Today, we're making shrimp burgers, and we're making them with a seasoned panko crust and seasoned without. Just a po' boy style sandwich with a solid shrimp patty, so stay tuned because this recipe is up next. Here I've got about a 5-pound frozen bag of shrimp. Cost me about $7 per pound. Now I've already thawed a couple pounds of this. As you can see, they've been deveined, the shells are removed, except the tails. So we're going to pull off all of the tails. Then add them all to a food processor. Now if you're from the South, you're definitely familiar with crawfish, shrimp, and crab boil seasoning. This stuff is salty and spicy. So we're going to add a little bit of that here for seasoning. Then get this all blended up till it practically turns into a paste. Should look something like this here. Now I'm going to grease this baking sheet. And I'm going to use an egg mold here to shape my patties. Just going to load it full, smash it flat. Then I'm going to make another one, but I'm going to flatten them both out with the back of my spoon so the patty widens. The patty should be as wide as the buns. Then we're going to add it to the freezer for about 20 minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to slice up some Roma tomatoes. I also like to shred my lettuce up, taco style. Now we're going to need to beat a couple eggs. And you'll need a bowl of seasoned breadcrumbs or panko. I'm going to add a little bit of peanut oil to the bottom of this pan here. Just have a nice layer that we can start to preheat. Want the heat around 350 degrees Fahrenheit, so I'm going to set the stove around medium-high. By now our shrimp patties should be frozen, at least enough to hold their own weight. Yep, they're good. Now we'll go ahead and dunk one of them in the egg wash. Make sure it's fully coated on both sides. Fully coated, I tell you. Now we'll go ahead and add that to the panko. Sprinkle some more over the top. And work it around, maybe even flip it a few times till it's fully covered and coated. You might even want to press it in a bit with your hand, make sure it's sticking good. Something like this is perfect. Now we'll go ahead and add that to our hot oil. And I'm going to add a second patty without panko, so you can see how that fries up. We've got a double toaster here. I can put my buns in, and a cool little feature here, I can drop the two blades down and I can set it on bagel so it only toasts the insides. Should only need about 1.5 to 2 minutes here before you flip. You can see we got a nice golden brown. And the other patty looks great too. Nice and pink. And after another 1.5 or so goes by, you can go ahead and remove each patty from the heat. Drip dry that oil and lay it on some paper towels. Let them absorb all the remaining fat. Now here's how I prepare the buns. Mayonnaise on the top bun, cocktail sauce on the bottom bun. And I've got a great recipe for this in my shrimp cocktail and oyster shots video recipe. Now I'll add the crispy fried patty. And now the patty without the crispy crunch. Roma tomatoes on both. And the shredded lettuce and the mayo on the top bun. And we'll top the first one. And now the second with the top bun. Now you just got to decide, do you want to bite into the extra crispy or the regular? And there you have it. Po' boy style shrimp burgers right here in the Poor Man's Gourmet Kitchen.